So Yearn Finance, revolutionary new project, first of its kind, robo-advising arbitrage thing that I'm going to explain to you. Now, this is not going to be a video of me explaining every little intricate detail about Yearn Finance. Just understand that there was a little controversy of what's going on with Yearn Finance and the owners and stuff like that and the creator, Andre. But the whole point is to find the projects that are down and have the ability to recover. So if anything, to me, it was like a green light because it divided by a lot. As you can see here, is $40,000. So the potential for it to go back to 40,000 is high if they can pull it off. And we're going to talk about the team. The team's Andre's strong, right? He's very good at what he does, and he's been very, very genius. And this DeFi, he's been putting out crazy products. And again, like I said, he's first of its kind. So upside potential is there. We can go back to 40K, 42K. It could even go, I believe, way higher than that, to be honest. I think it can go to 100K eventually. And that's just the truth, in my opinion. I can't give you a time frame on that. But the reason why I say that is because the supply is only 30,000. Let me say it again. The supply is only 30,000. Okay, so understand that, for example, Bitcoin supply is 21 million. So the scarcity factor is extreme in this case. It's extreme in this case. And that's why the volatility is there. So I know, of course, guys, I always tell you to do your own research. None of this is financial advice. None of it. This is just me talking about my opinions on the internet. But I will say that this is going to be a very volatile coin. If you are going to invest in Yearn Finance, it has the ability to lose 90% in a day, but it also has the ability to gain 5,000% in a couple of weeks, right? So just understand that the low supply will make it very volatile, and it's supposed to have no inherent value the way that he launched it. This is just a governance token. But obviously people speculate, and obviously some of these guys are holding it for the governance protocol, right? So what governance means is this token, if you hold it, you have the ability to vote for different proposals to change the system. This is open source and decentralized. Nobody really owns it. Obviously there's a coder and guy that runs it and puts in the majority of the proposals, but people vote on those, right? So it's really cool. It's just some really, really cool stuff, right? So what is Yearn Finance? They have they have a whole bunch of products, right? And basically the products solve problems in the DeFi industry. And what you do is basically you provide liquidity to this protocol, this smart contract. It's a smart contract. You provide liquidity and they use your money to solve problems amongst DeFi. That's the simplest way I can explain it. And solving these problems, people use it, right? And they generate profits, which are capitalized by Yearn Finance token. The actual token, it gains in profit as the products are being used. So are the products good, right? So the first one, vaults, right? Capital pools that automatically generate yield based on opportunities present in the market. So you can put your money in a vault. And the cool part about the vault, I think, is really cool. If you put money in the vault here, let me just show you guys an example of my vault here. So I have some money in the DAI pool. I plan on putting a lot more. I have some money in the DAI vault, not the pool. This is different. This is a vault. And it's about 40% APY, which is absolutely ridiculous considering DAI is a stable coin. So there's no volatility in DAI at all. It's basically free money, passive income for me. I've talked about this in other videos. I also have it in the Curve.fi LP pool. And that's generating about 50%. And this is technically a smart stable coin. So this is a stable coin as well. And it's giving me about 50% APY. Now this fluctuates, right? Depending on how many people use the protocol, the APY always fluctuates. Understand that. So sometimes it can go down to 10, sometimes it can go up to 100%. Or 100% APY per year. Average percentage yield, right? So basically what I want to show you guys is some of the products. The first thing is the vaults, right? Talked about the vaults. Basically they find arbitraging opportunities in the market and they take your money, and they basically, vaults benefit users by socializing gas costs, automating yield generation and rebalancing process, and automatically shifting capital as opportunities arise. So it's really cool because you don't really have to do anything. You don't have to know anything about DeFi to basically farm. Now the second part, this is like the first earn product, which is the Yearn product, which is earn, sorry. This is a lending aggregator. Funds shifted between Aave, Compound, automatically interest rates. It basically finds the highest interest rate, allocates the funds there, and you get the profits, right? This is obviously a product someone probably want to use. This is why YFI is able to generate revenue, so the actual coin itself will increase in profits. Now, another one, Zap. I'm not going to go over it too much, But Zap is basically a way to get out of liquidity pools, zap your way out. And if you're in DeFi and you understand how yield farming is, it's very expensive. Gas costs can be crazy. So you can zap your way out of liquidity pools into another liquidity pool without having to pay like 4 different fees, right? So that's a really good product. And then they're coming out obviously with insurance so that you can insure smart contracts just in case there's a vulnerability or a hack. People can actually get their money back, like Nexus Mutual, et cetera, et cetera. Again, the governance token is YFI. So it's not supposed to have any inherent value, but people, again, speculate because, as these tokens are distributed amongst the people through farming and different methods, it just increases in value because people want to hold it and make changes to the protocol. They can make a change like, hey, pay me Wi-Fi. They can make a change to increase the amount of fees that they take for their suite of products, right? There's a lot of different things you could do with the governance protocol. So proposals that meet quorum requirements, less than 20% of the token stake in the governance contract can generate the majority of the support. Basically talking about how much vote needs to be generated for the actual proposal to go through. So that's Wi-Fi. That's a kind of a brief understanding of what it is. You can see how it's basically revolutionary because it's basically robo-advising. It's like an automatic hedge fund, a decentralized hedge fund that does the work for you and aggregates the money in the places that are most profitable amongst the blockchain.